Hello, my name is McKenna. I'm a small business owner here in the Pacific Northwest, and I own and run the small business Palm Creative out of this pink little studio. And I like to take you guys along with me for weekly studio vlogs, market vlogs, and additional small business content. So welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Let's get into another week in the studio. There's a long to-do list. My 5-year business anniversary. Hello friends, happy Monday and welcome to another week in the studio. This week we have a really fun market on Saturday. It's going to be in Spokane, and we have a lot of market prep and hopefully a launch, fingers crossed. If you've been watching for a while, you know that I'm kind of random with my launches. I'm like, here's a launch, and that's probably what's gonna happen. If I'm being honest, we'll see if it's gonna be able to launch this Friday or when I get back early next week. We'll see. It's a lot of really fun new things. That's Lavender. She's deciding to make her presence known. There's gonna be a lot of exciting new things that aren't bookish. I've been trying to have a good balance of both, and lately it's been a lot of book stuff, which is my favorite. There's gonna be like a few little book things involved, but nothing crazy. This is more of a spring Mother's Day, you know, different kind of launch, but I think it's gonna be fun. It's adding new items to the shop that I think you guys will really love, and yeah, I'm excited. So I've been working on designs a lot, and last week that's kind of what I ended up doing, and I ended up having a really bad migraine on Saturday, and so I'm a little behind in everything I need to do, which feels very frustrating. The migraine started on Friday and then all day Saturday, and honestly, I'm still not 100%. My head still kind of hurts. It's very sore. And I'm trying really hard to push through because I have way too much to do to just be able to sit and not do anything. We have a big old list of orders to do today that need to go out today. Yeah, which is great. This is a good problem to have. But I'm definitely feeling a little overwhelmed by it. But I also need to get some stuff ordered for new designs. I've been working on a lot of new things, and I just need to get the orders in. Right now, I think really the only thing that has to be ordered is UV DTF transfers. I need to do a big restock of cups as well as new designs, and so that is like the #1 priority today, as well as starting to press some apparel. I've been trying to do a big prep of both this weekend's market and the next weekend, which will be in Portland. It is a little stressful too because I usually lose a day to travel, and so this week I'm either leaving Thursday or Friday, and then the market's on Saturday. Then I don't know when I'm gonna come back, if it's gonna be Sunday or Monday. It's kind of up in the air. But yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed because then the next weekend we're going to Portland, and that one though I'll be leaving the day of. It's a 2-day market. It's called Crafty Wonderland, and I'm very excited to be back. I was there last year, and I have so many new things that I'm hoping this will be even better than the year before, and I feel like my shop's completely different than the first one, so I'm excited to bring new things and show everybody the growth, and hopefully get some new customers that way, because I don't get to do a lot of Oregon markets, so this is my only one so far on the schedule for the year. So if you're in Oregon and wanting to see me, come to Crafty Wonderland. It should be fun. There's also so many amazing vendors that do this event, so I'm excited to see them and maybe do some shopping. We'll see. But yeah, so anyway, that one I'll be leaving for Friday, and then the event starts Friday night and then goes all through Saturday. We'll leave Saturday. So it's a very fast turnaround, but we need to keep the momentum going because I have so many events coming up. We're going into Market Palooza is what I've called it. We're basically doing a market every weekend all the way. I think I have one weekend between, like by the last weekend in May, I think, is technically no event, and then another 2. So we're doing every weekend from here on out. Basically will be a market. I do need to figure out how to add in days off because last year it was really hard. So that's why I'm trying to push through, do a lot of market prep now, and hopefully just be restocking in smaller batches than what I had to do last year. I don't know if that's even reasonable to assume. I also still can't like afford to buy huge quantities of things. It's just not possible. So we'll see. But anyway, I think we should just jump into the day. We have a lot to get accomplished, and yeah, let's get into this Monday.
both of us dance in the dark with a beat like a drum and some walking.
Hello friends and happy Tuesday. So yesterday I unboxed the new fabrics that are going to be the Kindle / book sleeves, and I did post a poll, and so far Kindle sleeves are what you guys want, at least on Instagram, but I'm trying to decide still if maybe I'll have like 1 or 2 book sleeves. I just feel like they don't sell as well as the Kindles, but I know they still sell, so it's deciding. But I wanted to show you guys the fabrics so you can see the collection. So just for context, so these ones are going to be for the spring collection, and the only one I'm a little worried about is this green. It's a little different than what it looked like online, but I think it's still really cute. And then this one has like little books and flowers, but it's like a year-round print. It has like tea and like these kind of fun glasses. I just thought it was really pretty. And then we're doing a nice pink stripe as well as the green. And then the other ones that I kind of showed yesterday are for the classics collection. So there is Peter Pan, Pride and Prejudice, and Little Women. So I'm very excited about that. Today, I need to get these orders officially ready to go. I also realized, this is so embarrassing because if you're watching yesterday, you saw me make this mistake and I didn't realize until way too late. There's a spelling mistake. It should be T-O-O many. So I guess these ones will be, I don't know. I don't really know. I only made, I might have made 4. So we'll see. Oops. But I made this too quickly because originally I was gonna do 2 of these ones and I was like, that kind of looks weird, and I was like, well, maybe I should put like a little saying, and then I realized too late that I did this, so that's a bummer. The other ones are cute though, and these ones will be cute when I have more coasters to make, because unfortunately I ran out of coasters too, so we love that. But yeah, today is going to be a mixture of a lot of things. I need to pack orders, and so I'm gonna do that, and then we need to keep market prepping, and I need to order my UV DTF. I know I put it off a little too long, which is my mistake. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's fine. Like for this specific next market, like this weekend's, I have so many cups and I'm not worried about inventory for that. I'm more just worried about my future markets, and I kind of wanted to have stuff made early. It's stuff I think will still get here, and maybe I can bring stuff with me and do a little multitasking. We'll see. It's just hard to make these decisions sometimes, but I have lots of stuff to bring. I'm not worried about this weekend. It's mostly just like the future weekends. Anyways, so that needs to happen. We need to pack orders, and I'm going to start with the very long process of sticker making. That's going to be a huge process today, I know that. And then potentially I'm going to edit the vlogs. Eli's working on stuff right now, and I need to figure out a better system that we can get these out a little bit faster. And I'm hoping, depending on how this day goes, maybe trying out the paper cutter and making some notepads. We'll see. That would be really exciting, but I also need to make some apparel, so it's just like a lot. It's a lot of stuff, you guys. I think at this point though, I'm going to push the spring launch to next week, even though I have a lot of stuff ready to go. I just don't think I'm going to be able to take all the pictures and post everything before this weekend, which is a little bit of a bummer, but with the rearranging of launches, I think it's going to be okay. And it's just, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. The launches will happen, and we're doing our best, and that's all we can ask for. So I think we should jump into it. I'm going to actually need to make some stickers because there's some orders that have quite a few, and I'm rather make them like they're like a fresh thing of stickers than have to pull them, because I'm gonna have to make them anyway. So that is my thought process. I'm like double checking all of these. I also had an oopsie, and I wanted to shout out Katie, if you're watching. Katie, you're the best. I'm gonna share this because even though it's really embarrassing, but it's the truth of running a small business when it's just you. So when I posted the sale, I thought we had a lot of creative department crew necks left, because last time I'd seen them with my eyeballs, we did. And when I checked my inventory, usually my inventory tracking. I'm like, what's the right word? I end up usually checking my market listings because usually those are pretty accurate, because for the most part we sell more in markets than we do online. And I was looking at that for updating the online one. And so for me, I was just like, oh, like we have, you know, these sizes available. But when Eli did inventory, he didn't share, or like I didn't receive the notes with the updated. And so it was like on me, because I should have followed up and like double checked everything. I just thought my market listings were correct because usually they are. And I sold one that I didn't even have. So luckily though, Katie's an MVP and is willing to have the creative department design on a different crew neck. I think it's actually gonna be really cute, and it was something I was considering switching creative department to the Bella canvas. So we'll make one of those for her today. I just feel very silly that I didn't realize, and I definitely was like, I can cancel this or I can make you a different color, because also the comfort wash crew necks that I was used to use like 2 years ago now, they don't have that color anymore, this like cream color. It's not available anywhere. So I was gonna just buy one and take the loss, but it doesn't even exist online. So we'll make that today, and then at some point I do need to make more candles, but I don't know if that's going to be a today thing or tomorrow. So yeah, there's a long to-do list. Yikes. I'm very, very stressed. But I think we should just stop yapping and jump into the day because there's so much to do. Let's get into the Tuesday. how cute this looks. So like on the gray, it looks so stinking good. I'm so excited. I'm thinking about maybe doing, I have some more of these blanks. They originally were for the Banned Book Lover children's book edition, which has not sold as well. And a lot of people ask for it and then it just never sold well. I don't know if it was like my marketing in general. I don't know. But even at events, it just isn't the one that does as well. So I have some blanks of these left and I'm like, maybe I should make some market exclusive creative department crew necks. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. I did just put a poll on the gram to see if people are interested in that. I think it'd be kind of fun, but we'll see. I don't know, because we still have transfers and we also still have those crew necks and it would be nice to like get them out. I do like the color a lot, but I don't know, like I could do another banned book color with that. I'm just not sure. It's hard to decide. But for now, I'm gonna get this order packed and then I have to pack my wholesale order. And what else? There is another Etsy order, but this is so typical. I thought I have a specific cardstock for, where is it? This bookmark. So these bookmarks, they are not laminated because on the back, you can check off your reading of all the banned books. So that being said, it's a heavier cardstock. So it does bend, but it's pretty sturdy. But I ran out of this cardstock. I didn't realize. I thought I had another little stack left and we didn't. So the order is literally one evergreen bookmark. And of course, I have every other color in stock but evergreen. So the paper's coming and I'll be able to get it out the door, but I was just like, typical. Like, of course this is gonna happen. So I need to double check on the shipping window on that. I might have to like either push it or just make a label and then send it out, you know, the cheat of Etsy. But anyway, I just think these are so cute. So cute. Okay, so I'm having issues with my Munbin thermal printer. So if you have one and you know what to do, please tell me, because right now, I don't want to like show the shipping. It's like not printing. It started doing this a little bit with my last, so I just replaced this guy. It was like at the last couple and it wasn't printing the full image. Like it was kind of like muddled looking and I was like, well, maybe something's wrong with the paper. So I switched to the new stack. Like this is the fresh stack of thermal printing stuff and it's getting stuck as it's printing. Like, let me try again. It just feels like it's getting stuck. And I don't know why. This has never been an issue before. Let's try to print. Well, see, that one worked. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. So this one's okay, but still even there's some like fading on it. I don't know. This is so annoying. But if you have issues with yours, let me know like what you've done to fix it. I'm about to deep dive into it later, but I don't have time for this, to be honest. But yeah, it's getting like stuck. Like let's print another one just to see if it's like, maybe it's fine now. No, it's doing that. I don't understand. It's like getting stuck. Ow. And like printing weird. I don't know. Jesus. Stupid thing. There we go. Okay. So fun. But yeah. So I'm trying to do these orders. And now this thing's not working. I love that for me. friends. So it's already 7:50. I've literally been making stickers all day. I am making, though, a huge amount because I just want to not have to worry about it as like hopefully a big restock, and it's just smaller ones for the next couple. So my hope is this is going to get me through this weekend and next weekend, and at least just a small restock the weekend, like that week before U District. So I'm hoping it's going to get me through Enchanted Market this weekend, Crafty Wonderland, and then it's like not a ton of restock before U District, but we'll see. Or not even U District, it's Garden Expo. Oh my gosh, I'm already like mixing up my weeks. Not U District, Garden Expo and Mother's Day. I have a feeling it's still gonna be like I need to do stuff, but I am just a little bit tired of making stickers. It's definitely one of those moments where I know, like I've been making my own stickers now for almost 5 years, which you guys, I need to figure out what to do for my 5-year business anniversary. It's coming up beginning of May, so I need to figure out what I want to do as like a yay, I did it for 5 years. It feels weird to celebrate a 5-year when it's like this shop in general hasn't really had success until the last year and a half, I would say. A little more, I guess almost 2 years. And so if you're starting out or you've been doing it for a while, it does take a while, because I've been doing it for 5 years and we've only had, you know, this kind of success for the last, yeah, like I guess almost 2 years, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years, because I had a video go viral in 2023, but it was kind of like, I guess it's almost 2 years. But anyway, I need to figure out my 5-year like thing. I need to do a video or something, I don't know. Anywho, I have so many more stickers to make. I haven't even started the new stickers yet. It feels a little exhausting. And yeah, like I've been making them for 5 years, but it does, in the end, like even though time and effort going into it gets a little frustrating, like I really should get another Cricut out and try to like do 2 Cricuts. I've never done that before, but maybe that would help. It just is a lot of repetitiveness and it gets a little annoying, and thankfully so far today, knock on wood anywhere, I haven't had any issues with the Cricut today. So I know a lot of people complain about the Cricut, but for me it's really not been a problem since I switched to the Maker. When I used the Air though, I had tons of issues all the time, which is why I haven't pulled it out, because I really love my Maker and it doesn't really run into too many problems, but my Air definitely did back in the day. Anyways, yeah, the amount of time that goes into sticker making makes it so I wish I could buy all my stickers. However, like the cost and like my profit margins for stickers ends up being so much more because I do make them all. I wish there was an easier way. Like I guess I should have done like a bigger batch like a couple weeks ago and just had this stuff sitting. Honestly, I don't know. I could have been prepping a little bit more sooner, but it's just hard because I don't know. There's just so much. There's always something you could do differently, but anyways, I am hoping tonight, I'm basically hoping I can get stickers done. I don't know if it's gonna happen at this point. I might have to push it into tomorrow too, which is a bummer, and I don't want to, but we'll see. I also am hoping, I know I don't want to commit to this, but I'm hoping I will be pressing some apparel. I'm only gonna press what I need for restocking for this event, for this weekend, and then I need to order more transfers, which is the worst. I think I talked about this a while back, but I am thinking about trying another transfer company. I'm thinking about trying Transfers Express because a couple of my designs I feel like just don't need to be super color quality. I know a lot of people say Transfer Express screen print transfers are really good. I've only used them once. It was my very first t-shirt, and at that point I was having some issues with them, so I was a little anxious about it. But I'm hoping maybe switching to that might put some costs down, because some of my shirts it's just like, why is this so expensive? And then I can make things a little more affordable. And yeah, it's just constant figuring that out. The only thing that sucks is you have to do vector files, I think, with them, and I'm really bad at Illustrator. So if anyone has any good tips to learn Illustrator and get better at vectorizing images, let me know. I look for stuff and it's just like the worst content ever, and it's very unhelpful. Anyways, the rest of the night is going to be stickers and potentially apparel. And then tomorrow I need to make more candles and wrap books. I feel like with candles I can wrap books and do candles at the same time, and so that's kind of my goal. I also made some cups today, which you guys probably saw in the vlog. And then yeah, I don't know. I might show, if I end up doing the stickers tonight though, I will show you guys tomorrow morning what the new stickers look like, because I'm really excited about it. But right now I'm going to take a little break because I'm honestly exhausted, and eat dinner and maybe just sit for a sec and then see where I'm at. I do have to still go through my apparel too, like, and make sure everything's there from my order. I also did get my Makesy order finally. I was really anxious because the shipping, like, they never give me tracking for Makesy. It's always just like, it's gonna show up, and then I have to ask them and they're like, oh, here's tracking. Anyways, we have the new wax melter. I'm deciding if I'm gonna jump into that tomorrow or if that's going to be like next week. I'm just a little nervous to try a whole new candle making system, but I also might make my life a lot easier. So maybe I'll be brave and we'll try out the new wax melter. I don't have a thing, well, there might be something around the house where I can put it onto something so it's taller, so we can fill up the vessels a little bit easier, but we'll see. I'm unsure about that, but I'm excited to unbox that with you guys tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here. Oh my gosh, it's like 8 o'clock now. Me yapping for 7 minutes. That is all for Tuesday, and we will jump back into it bright and early tomorrow morning. Hello friends, and happy Wednesday. So I've already been working in the studio today. It's, oh my gosh, it's already noon. That's crazy. The studio vlog is up, and I actually got through the rest of the stickers. There's a couple that I ended up not making, so I was like, well, I have so many. It was like 1 or 2, and it was like I had a couple of them, so we'll just see if it's something that sells fast. We'll just make some more next week. I'm also out of sticker paper, so thankfully last night I had already ordered sticker paper. I ordered my transfers for cups, and what else did I order? There's something else, but you know, it just feels like I'm constantly ordering. So I wanted to show you guys though the new stickers. I want there to be a couple more. I have some ideas for them, but if it's not, it will just be maybe like a little like sticker drop that I'll do in the future. I also just printed out my Kindle inserts. My printer is being very loud. So this is going to be a new strawberry one, which I think is gonna be so stinking cute. So I know the girlies love the strawberries. Whoa, the lighting. And so I wanted to make a fun little strawberry insert. This one is just a simple green and pink and white stripe that I think is really cute. This will also be a bookmark. This will also be a bookmark, just so you guys know. So if you're not a Kindle person, you can still get these cute designs. And this one will be a lot different as a bookmark, but it's still going to be a bookmark. Look how cute. Isn't she adorable? I'm obsessed. So those will be new Kindle inserts coming out. And then the stickers, I'll grab those. Oh, as I kick you guys, so sorry. So we have quite a few. The mom ones, I didn't do a ton, I just did 2. And so we have this design. There we go. Moms Make Magic. This will also be a cup, and pretty much all of my lids will match these colors, so it's gonna be kind of fun to see how people like mix and match. I really just wanted to have a cute mom cup because I have a lot of mom friends, and as well as just like, I don't know, I just think it's fun. I don't know, moms deserve nice things. So I made you guys a cute sticker, and it'll also be a, well, it's gonna be a cup, not a mug. So you can make a cup set and mix and match the lids with that. And then, this is true, hot moms go to therapy. I made it in a really cute pink. I really like how it came out. And then if you're not a mom, but you still love going to therapy, hotties go to therapy. Yeah, look how cute. I'm also obsessed with how the colors came out. It's kind of like this vintagey fun color. I'm like now thinking about my Pride collection. I kind of want to go in this black, cream, and like fun color route. A little more muted maybe this time. And then we have another hotties, but hotties love plants. I like this one a lot. I think it came out really stinking cute. And then we have this guy. This is gonna be Garden Girly. I guess I said guy, but it says girly. Oops. And then again, these are all made by me, and I really like how this came out. This design is also going to be on a little keychain as well as a cup. So the Garden Girlies will have so many new things in the shop. And then this one is, I really like it. Empathy is not a weakness, because I feel like I kept saying, it's kind of hard to see, it like drives me crazy that the idea of empathy for other people's circumstances is just like considered weak, or you know, there's a lot of things about it, and I wanted to make, I've been having this idea to make something that says that for a long time, and I just feel like I don't think it's wrong to feel empathetic for people's situations even if they don't affect you. And so I wanted to make a cute sticker here that kind of like spread that mindset, that just because you can have empathy and like understanding and just like feelings for someone's circumstance doesn't mean like you're going through it, and it's not like a weakness. I feel like it's kind of like a thing I've seen online, and I'm not saying like specifically any, you know, certain group of people, but there has been a certain group of people, at least that I've seen, that's just been, you know, very unempathetic to people's struggles, and kind of like everyone deserves the worst, and I just feel like that's not the case. So that's why I made that one. And I have a lot of other ones I want to make, but I just haven't had time. It takes a while to make these, and I really like how they came out. I don't even know which one's my favorite. Honestly, the Moms Make Magic. I also think this would be such a cute shirt, like on a little like cream shirt, maybe sublimated. That'd be really cute, but you know, we'll see. And then I love the Hotties Go to Therapy. I think this design on like a gray crew neck would be so cute. But we'll see. So those are the new stickers. I'm deciding if I'm bringing them this weekend, because I do have to make the listings for them. I'm a little behind, I'm not gonna lie. Stickers took forever. Today we have to get quite a bit done. So Eli's out with Lavender on a walk, and what I'm gonna do next is set up my pressing station, and we're just gonna jump into pressing apparel, getting all that kind of out of the way, and then later today we're gonna be jumping into candles, because we need to have a lot of candles ready for the next 2 markets. I still need to make this muddy little candle, or like bookish candle, and then wing leaders and high lords. And we need more. I'm like looking up at we need the Read Band book. We have like none right now. And the new Mom's Me Time. We need to make more of those. So quite a few. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed because it does take a while. I think I might actually be brave though and try out the wax warmer, because I feel like I can get stuff done quicker that way. But we'll see. Obviously it's going to take me, you know, a second to just like get used to that. But right now I'm going to get my things together and set up the pressing station out there. It's a mess right now. I also still have to go through and double check inventory of what I received from Shirt Space. But yeah, it's quite a bit, and it's already noon. I'm hoping I can get my pressing done, and then I'll take a lunch break is my hope. I'm not sure. I'm also still waiting for some apparel to get here. Let's see if it's showing up when it's supposed to. So I'm a tiny bit nervous that it's not going to get here in time, which would be a bummer, but it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, today? Let's see, are they both going out today? Okay, cool. So all my Lane 7 stuff should be showing up today too, which is great. So hopefully I can get all my apparel done, and then we'll switch to candles, and also need to build out obviously all of the bins. I'm bringing a good amount of stuff for this weekend, but it's also a 1-day event, and the booth is a lot small. It's supposed to be an 8x8, we'll see. But yeah, it should be good. I'm just like nervous. I'm also doing this one on my own. I might have my sister come, and my mom's actually going to be at the event as a vendor too, and so I'm just trying to figure out if I need to ask my sister to come help me, because I'm like, it just feels like a lot with this new setup, and I feel like I might need another hand. but anyway, I'm excited. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna go get my station set up and then we will start pressing lots of apparel. Oh boy. Okay guys, you know it's serious because I got the rolling cart out, I got the folder, we got 2 boxes of blanks. It's a lot. So first I'm gonna go through and pull everything that I know I'm not going to be making and updating my blanks inventory and putting it on the shelves. So everything that's going to be on the shelf is just our blank backups. Gosh, the lighting in here is wild. It's like the sun keeps going in and out. Anyways, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get into organizing and getting into actually making everything, which is very stressful. I'm a little nervous. I think at least I'm gonna get through the apparel organizing and stuff, and then maybe eat lunch and then jump into pressing, since that will take a while. But I do need to make sure everything is here and make sure nothing's missing. Frequently we have issues where certain sizes they'll send the wrong type of shirt, and so hopefully that's not the case today. We'll see. I hope it's a positive day with no big issues. I was literally sitting here and I was like, where is the rest of this this order? And it's coming today. So I guess they had split it into 3 packages and not 2 like it had said, because I was about to be like, where the heck is the rest of my apparel? Anyway, I'm gonna keep going through and processing this. The battery's about to die, but we're getting through it, you guys. We're getting through it. Okay, so my apparel is not all here, so I'm going to wait to press everything, but at least the blanks that I did have are organized into the pile of ones I'm going to make, and then everything else is been inventoried and put on the shelves. Now we're going to open up my new wax melter. I'm very excited about this and a little nervous because change is hard. But I'm hoping this will make, oh my gosh, there we go. Candle making a lot easier. Okay, it's so cute. So let me show you up close. I feel like it's such a good little size, at least for right now, for what I'm doing. But there's no instructions in the box as far as I can tell. So I'm probably gonna go on their YouTube and see if there's a video just to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. And I know it's pretty easy. You like plug it in, turn the temperature, blah, blah, blah. I just wanna make sure I'm all, you know, making sure I'm right about it. I also need to see if I have something I can put this on so I can have the vessels underneath it. I wanted to get like a little stand, but I just wasn't sure the size of everything, and I wanted to like visually see it. So now that I have visually seen it, I need to find something that I can set this guy up on so I can effectively use it. I think I'm gonna try to use it now, and then yeah, we'll jump into candle making and wait for apparel to get here. I am feeling a little overwhelmed. It's already 2 o'clock and there's just a lot to do and it's not feeling doable. But we're gonna push through. It's gonna be okay. I definitely though I really want to go for a coffee walk. It's like a beautiful day, but I don't know if I have time or if I should do that. I don't know. I hate making decisions. I want to like go do things and not just like 24/7 be here, because I stayed up. I didn't even tell you guys, but I was in the studio until like midnight last night, working on the vlog and stickers, and yeah, so I definitely am feeling a little tired and just like already nervous for this next couple weeks. I know I can't keep up with this kind of routine, so we'll see. But anyway, I want to figure out, I want to watch a video, also look at this guy and make sure I know what I'm doing. And then I'm going to start prepping for candles, I think. And then maybe go for a coffee walk. Maybe. Go take a nap. There's no way you're not tired. Okay, so most of my packages showed up and that's great. So now I need to decide what my next move is. But I wanted to open up my Vistaprint order first to make sure everything looks good. And I think I'm gonna film it as like a little reel because I've never done a partnership with Vistaprint and I would love to. Also just to share another, you know, resource to you guys on Instagram, because I know a lot of times people don't know where to order stuff. I know they're kind of like a common place to order from, but who knows? You never know. Maybe people don't know. So let's do a little unboxing. Okay, first let's look at stickers. They look so good. I love them. I usually use these for orders and sometimes I'll use them on my bags if I don't have time to deal with the thermal printer. It did work this morning, by the way. I know yesterday I was like, this thing is dead, but it did work. It was just kind of a little funky. So I'm gonna keep an eye. I haven't done like a full big print on it, but we'll see. We'll see. But I feel like these look pretty good. We have a big roll again, thank goodness. I need to figure out how to like put it up here so I have somewhere else, so I don't have to like leave it on my table. Okay. Okay, next we have an apparel tag. Let's make sure this is not. Anyway, I don't know. It looks good. So this is going to be the hang tag. I'm switching it from the square to this size, and this will be what's on the back. So cute. I like that it's pink. I just think it looks really nice. There is like a weird dashed line on these though, and I don't know why. I don't know. It's like on the back. It's really faint. So I'm gonna double check my file. But it looks, I don't know. It's so random. But it looks cute otherwise. I can't tell if it's just me. Anyway, it looks cute. Now I'm nervous about this though. And then here is the new business card. So pretty similar to my last one, but see, this looks fine. And I bought 2 boxes of these guys. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so it's like 8 o'clock. I got so many candles done, which feels really good, which means we'll be ready for the next 2 events. And then I'll just be making them as we go to restock. I'm very excited about that. I'm also so excited to honestly go to this market. I love markets. I do have more to do tonight, but I am gonna stop vlogging because I have a lot to get done and I kind of just need to focus on that. Also, I want to get into my like sweatpants and be cozy. I have to finish apparel and then getting the last few things together. But we'll check back in tomorrow and we'll be driving to Spokane. It is gonna just be me, but I did double check and I actually can load in and set up on Friday night for the event on Saturday. So I feel really good about that. It makes me a little less stressed because I hate having to, you know, squeeze in a 2-hour load in and like setup by myself. It's just a little hard with my current setup. I'm getting there, but it is still a little bit difficult. So yeah, but I am gonna put the vlog or the market in this vlog just because it's a one-day event and I don't know if I'll have a ton of time to film. It's hard kind of when I'm by myself to kind of figure out how to film everything, but we will try our best. But that is all for today and I'll check back in tomorrow. And yeah, I'm getting so excited for this market. Marketpalooza is right around the corner and I'm ready for it. Hello friends and happy Thursday. So I am leaving any moment. I need to like get a couple things together, but I'm gonna be heading out in a few minutes and driving to Spokane for this weekend's market. I'm very excited. It should be a fun one. This morning I got up and I got everything together. I just didn't want to get cute for the camera to do that. And so I did the rest of my candles, like I labeled them and everything and got everything in the car. Eli did crazy Tetris and somehow fit everything in our Subaru, which is great. And then yeah, pretty much I'm ready to go. I just have to get the rest of my stuff in my bag, like my laptop and all that kind of stuff. And then yeah, we're gonna head out and drive over. I'm starting the weekend off for sales wise. I have it unplugged right now, but I did have an order this morning. So it's actually, oh, I can't even see that. It's actually 2609, not 2608. So that's very exciting. Yeah, so that's where we're starting the weekend off. We'll see how the event goes. I know it's gonna be, I mean, there's a lot of really good vendors there, and so I'm hoping that draws a lot of people to this event. I just don't know. I have done an event at this location before with the same group, and it did pretty well. It was like one of my Halloween ones. So hopefully we also have a good day on Saturday. But I'm heading over. I don't know what I'll film as far as before. I do set up on Friday, I think. So that's kind of nice. I get to load in, set up, and not have to worry. And then Saturday I can just roll in right before the market and have a good day. So I'm very excited and hopefully it'll be a good one. I'm excited to get over Spokane. It's like a gorgeous weekend. This weekend it's like in the 70s. So I'm excited to sit outside and just like relax. I do have some work I have to accomplish when I'm there. I need to edit the market how-to video, the second episode, and then hopefully post that, I'm thinking tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to get that edited tonight and then get it posted tomorrow. And then I need to work on, I need to order transfers and like a whole bunch of other boring stuff. So I think I'm gonna head out and we will drive on over to Spokane for a great market weekend. Hey friends, so it is Friday at almost 6 o'clock. I'm about to start loading in. My car is stuffed. I'm nervous because I'm kind of doing this alone. My mom is going to be here, but she has her own mini booth, and my sister is coming down to help us. So hopefully it's a good load in. I'm a little nervous, but I think we should just get into it. friends, and happy Saturday and happy market day. I'm all ready to go. So I put in little flower clips. I don't know if you can see them. And then I have this glitter freckle on, and I did my makeup. She's cute. And then the fit, I mean, I'm not like a fairy princess, unfortunately. I just don't have the attire, and I know I need to change that. But for today, I'm wearing my Fantasy Fairy Tales Folklore shirt. Obviously had to rep the brand. This cute like floral skirt, and then a denim and Birks, and then underneath I'm wearing leggings, so then I can switch into tennis shoes and load out tonight, because I'm not doing that in Birks and a skirt. It's not happening. But I put in little clips. This is as dressed up as I'm gonna get, unfortunately. Didn't have time to get a whole ensemble, but I do want to in the future, because I keep doing these markets where it's like themed, and I'm like, I should just have a fairy princess outfit ready to go at all times. But yeah, we set up yesterday. It looks really good. Well, I set up yesterday. It looks really good. We're gonna head out soon, because my mom is also gonna be at the market. We're driving separately, obviously, because we both have our stuff. But I want to get there a little early. It starts at 11, and I want to like make sure everything looks good, get it ready to go, and then check everyone's booths out, because I'm excited to see some people, and hopefully I'll film some of it. It is kind of hard for me to do a full filming when I am by myself, so we'll try our best to do a little walk around before the market, because I know after it's not gonna and during I don't think I can step away to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna get my few things together, and I'm considering maybe getting a granita. I feel like I should treat myself to a coffee, and then I'll head out and go to the market. I am bummed. I finished my book the other day. I was reading The Veiled Kingdom. I don't know what this series is called, but I read the whole series. It's a trilogy, and I thought it was more than that. And I finished it. It was a trilogy. It was really fast. It was on Kindle Unlimited. I don't know if it was great, but it was a good time. So I think it's by Holly Renee. If you've read it, let me know. But I just finished that, and I was like, what is going to be my market book to read? Because it was a really fast read that you didn't have to I don't know. It was a fun read. That's all I'll say. It was a fun read. I would not say it's like the best read I've had, but it was fun. So that being said, I don't know what I'm gonna read. I'm gonna bring my Kindle just in case. I think I might have some other books on there, but I just don't know if I want to start a whole series right now. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to have a market. So I'll show you guys the booth too, because I did a little bit last night to show you, but I'll show you some new things. We have some new candles. I didn't bring all the new stuff for this launch for next week, because I just didn't have time to do all the back end stuff to bring it. And I also was like, well, I don't know if this is the market to bring everything new. I have to make some decisions on stuff. Anywho, I think let's go have a market. Yay! Okay, so it's almost 3 o'clock. It's going so stinking good. It's been so busy. I haven't been able to film, but we're sold out of Smutty Bookish Candle and almost a couple different mugs. So it's going so good, you guys. Hello friends, happy Sunday and welcome back to the studio. Oh, someone's here. It's Lavender. So this weekend, let's talk about it. It was amazing. The market went so much better than I anticipated. It was definitely well attended and way better than I ever expected, and that's what everyone said too. I definitely went into this more as like just getting my feet back into doing markets full time, and also my friend was holding the event, and so I was pretty excited just to go and see a lot of people that I really enjoy being vendors with. And yeah, so honestly I went into it with very low expectations of sales. I knew I was gonna make money and it was still gonna be worth it. I just didn't know, you know, past that if that was gonna be anything. Let me tell you, it was actually really good. We made more sales than honestly our average, and we had quite a few customers purchase. I keep saying we, I was just me yes, the other day. I guess it was yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I did drive 4 hours and now I feel a little exhausted, and so my brain's a little mushy, but I wanted to do it while I was fresh. So overall, event was really good. I have no complaints. I mean, I usually don't have complaints, but like in general, there's always something that kind of happens. The only thing that happened was like I personally messed up something with a shelf, and that was just because I needed another person to stand there, but it was just me. So, you know, we live, we learn, we thrive, and we sold a lot of great things, and I met a lot of great people and had a lot of good customers, and in general it was just a good vibe. So it was definitely worth it. Driving across the state back and forth is exhausting, and I have quite a few events in Spokane. I'm trying to figure out the balance of that. It's just like the events are so good that it's hard not to want to do the events. And so I need to either find more events. Levy, you just jumped off, you silly goose. I either need to find better events over on the west side, or, you know, think about what's next for the shop and markets and where we're living. It's hard. It's a hard thing. But I love my Spokane people and my east side people. It usually goes so well, and load in, load out was good. It was just a lot. I think I haven't done a ton of markets by myself, and it is hard to do them when you're all by yourself because it's just exhausting. Like, it's not even like the act of it, it's more just like after a certain point in your day, I feel like for me at least, I get very drained, and it's just a lot, and then you have to pack up, and it's just, it is easier when you have another person, but obviously that's not always what you can do. So it was good, but I am definitely feeling a little exhausted. But I did have some orders come through today, which I'm so grateful for, and that means we're gonna have to be jumping right into it bright and early tomorrow, and we'll have another vlog, and next weekend is Crafty Wonderland. So this was the first market of Marketpalooza, and it was a blast. There was some amazing costumes. I really wish I had, if I was brave enough to ask people to like film their outfits, because there was a lot of really great ones, because there was a costume contest, and there was just so many great things. It got so busy though that like at one point, like it was probably a good couple hours of just constant people in the booth, as well as out in the main, like I was in the basement area. It was packed, and that was not at all what anyone expected. And so we honestly, every vendor that I talked to was really happy with how it went and was really excited, and you know, it was just like an overall really fun event to do. And I love doing these kind of themed things. I try to go into them, especially when it's something that I'm not sure is like a huge sales, you know, one just to be, this is for the experience, this is for the fun, this is to maybe meet some new people, as well as get my small business out there. And sometimes the risk pays off, and that's what happened this weekend. So I'm feeling really good. I want to plug in the counter for you guys so you can see how many sales I made at this one single day event, and then we will catch up and end this vlog. I feel like it was probably very long, but let's turn on the counter. So in total, not including my online stuff that happened, we had 66 sales, which for this kind of event is honestly unheard of. Honestly, I average around 30 to 40 sales, but they're usually bigger sales. This one I feel like there was a lot of people that were purchasing smaller items, so there was more transactions than usual. But yeah, it just felt very wild. And then looking at my overall profit for the day, I was feeling really blessed and like excited to start off Marketpalooza with such a strong market that like was really the big mystery. The rest of the markets, I mean, there is a couple more mystery ones that I'm like, okay, we don't know what the profit will be, but a lot of these were my best ones that I did last year. So I'm excited to see the comparisons, to see, you know, what happens. So I'm very excited. I can't wait for the rest of the markets and to just get into it. I'm definitely feeling a little tired, so I feel like I should be nice to myself and not push too hard today, because it's already 5:30, 5:40, and I'm pretty wiped. And there's a lot to do for this week. So anyway, I think this is where I end this week's studio vlog slash I guess market vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you like to watch the market vlogs separately. Some of these ones are like when they're smaller, I usually put them in with the studio vlog since there's not a ton to film and I was by myself. It is harder to film. But just let me know. I'd like to know what you guys like, so I can make things that you enjoy. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this week's studio vlog. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys all next time.